life is the chance to do my thing. All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing.
Yeah.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Number 20 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Number 20.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gonzalez comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Felipe Castro will stand in now. He drove in all three of his club's runs in that ballgame a night ago. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Number 20 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 20.
And the fourth inning will open here with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, they catch a break, and then they let it get away from him. He's able to reach first here on the throwing error, but then he gets a little greedy, and they tag him out trying to take the extra base.
Number 20 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch.
Number 20.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Not to make excuses here, but sometimes when you play behind a pitcher that strikes out a lot of guys, you can get a little flat-footed out there if you're not involved in the action. And here, he just doesn't look this one into the glove, and they'll hit him with an error.
Justin Kyle is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby. Hey, let her fly.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. And the plays at 2. Let's roll it. Hey, get some ground right here. Here you go.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
3-2, here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's given his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Number 26. Joaquin Jones.
Art Stemley is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
Pitch outside, the throw. Runner breaks for third. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Fastball called strike. 1-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Daniel Montes will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is high, the throw, and they've got a man caught in the rundown. So it's no runs on no hits. Gus Bryant will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 6 full. Felipe Castro will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Ethan Hewitt will get his first cuts here. Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. And he is in there. Gerald Cameron will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Number 20 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Number 20.
This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that... And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?